Hi everyone, it is Josephine, and today we are going to talk about how to format an ebook and how to format a paperback. So the first video is going to be about how to format your ebook using Microsoft Word with the Kindle application. The Kindle app, what you do is you go to Google, type in Kindle application for Microsoft Word, download, and it will totally bring it up. You could also type in Kindle plugin for Microsoft Word, and it will bring it up. And it is a great feature which will help you to format your books directly for Amazon and for Kindle, for the Kindle Direct Publishing. And so go find it, look it up. So let's start with the ebook. Whoops. Let's start with the ebook, and then from there we will use our ebook manuscript to format our paperback in the next video, which is going to be really helpful. So we will head directly to our page and you can see exactly what we're doing. So this is a second, and we're going to start from the beginning. So this is an old manuscript that I had lying around that we're going to turn into an ebook. So the first thing we do is we hit our Kindle tab and we go over to Get Started on the left. Here we're going to choose a theme, our trim options, and finalizing our book. So for my theme, I always choose the Amore theme. You can choose whatever theme you want, and know that you can change the font. So if you're not crazy about this font, you're more than welcome to change it. This just kind of shows you the centering that you would have and the where your beginning letter would be in your next paragraph. So again, it's up to you which one you want to choose. It's just a starting point. I always choose the 6x9, and again, if you want to see, we'll compare books a second. So it is fairly large, but I don't mind them at all. It seems to be becoming an industry standard. Here, let me center myself. Here we go. I think that it is actually a pretty good size. A lot of books come out in the standard smaller size. I don't even know what this is. It's like a tiny size. But I don't mind the larger size, so I always put mine in the larger size. Then we come down and we just hit finish. So he's going to think a minute and optimize it and get her done. Now, when doing an ebook, it is helpful, super duper duper uber helpful. Let's go to scene a second. It is super duper helpful if you have a couple of things ready and on hand. Now, and I'll show you these as I play around and I show you a finished ebook that I have. One of the things that you should have on hand that would be super helpful in another file is your blurbs. So I have a file that is, I have a Microsoft Word document that basically says blurbs. And all it is it has my author bio. So everything that I put on the back of my book is right there. It has all of my blurbs for each book, and I've got them categorized into what category they are. So the Ramsay book series, they're all put together. The Broken One series, they're all put together. The Farm Country series, they're all put together. And I also put the links at the bottom of the blurb, of each blurb, so that also if I want to advertise with them, I've got the link right away, and it's just a copy and paste. So having your blurbs in a single area which is easy to find is absolutely awesome and something that you should do. Now let's go back to our desktop. And hopefully he is done optimizing. And he's thinking for a minute because he does that and I went back and forth, so I probably messed it up. Oh, no, it's back! Awesome. So he is in a 6x9 area and we have all the settings ready to go. We're going to go hit our Kindle tab. Aha! There we go, if that works now. And we're going to insert a template page. So we're going to insert a book title page. So I always start with a book title page for my ebooks. Now, we're going to replace the book title. We'll just, I think I have a problem with this. There we go. And the book's called Mistress Sari. We don't have a book subtitle for this, so we're going to get rid of that. And we do have author names. This book is by G. Pennings. Oh. And Josephine Beintema. Now we're going to get rid of the page up above. And we'll just delete it out, and there it is. So now I have my title page. It's Mistress Sari by G. Pennings and Josephine Beintema. Now after this page, we're going to insert what I call a book quote page. Now a book quote page, we're going to start with Kindle again. Just click it up here and insert template page, book opening quote page. This is kind of just a filler page, and this totally gets switched over. Now I'm going to show you it in the love plan. So if we come over to the love plan, so your book quote page is second. Now in the love plan, what it is, this should be smaller. There. And what I would do is take that down. So what it is an opening quote from your book. So what you want is something that is very interesting. You want to grab a scene that is going to fit the size of your page, so it can't be very big. It's probably maybe 150, 200 words, 250 words. And what it is you want a very good opening line. So you want to grab the reader's attention, and then you want to give them a snippet of the book, of some spot in the book, so it has to be in the book. Something, again, that's going to grab their attention and make them want to continue reading. So for the love plan, I was like, what am I going to grab from the book? I'm going to officially become a gold digger. Now, wouldn't you want to find out what that means? Like, what she's up to? She's going after rich men? Like, what's the deal, right? So the whole point of it is to capture your reader's attention. Just a small snippet of your book to make them want to continue reading. So let's go back. And we're going to pretend, because we're just doing this for show, that I've done that. That I've put in, I've copied and pasted. Let's take this one for the fun of it. I would find one from that specific book and I would have it ready for you, but I didn't do that, so So you would put in, copy and paste, a nice little spot like this. You would change your first line to match your text or to make it bigger to grab their attention, just like you see it in any other book. So does this one have one? Oh, no, this one has a praise for. I don't like praise fors. Just like you would see it in another book. So just like you would see it in a book right here. Oops. So you can see, you open the page, you've got the book. So I always put a snippet in so that your readers can enjoy it. I'll set that to the side. Now that we've done that, the next thing that we are going to do before we get to our chapters, ooh, I have it. Is to insert a copyright page. There it is. So we insert a copyright page, and we basically are taking the book title out and putting in your book title. We put in the proper year, because it's not 2017, it's 2019. Put in your author names, G. Pennings and Josephine Beintema. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Then we check out all rights reserved, blah, 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 blah. Cover design by, you can say who's designed your cover. M.E. So whoever designed your cover, give them credit. Everything's entirely coincidental. Author name, G. Pennings. Now, if you have whoops, again, I can't spell my name right. If you have a web name, like you've got a website, now's a great time to put it in there. My books are printed in the United States of America because they are printed there since the Kindle program is from there. Again, change the year. Name of company. If you have a production company, you would insert that here. I do not, so I will just delete that. ISBN number. Now, this ISBN number is totally fake. Delete it. You would enter your own if you have an ISBN number for your ebook. Ebooks do not have to have an ISBN number. I never get one, so I'm just going to delete that out. And we will reinsert it when we come to the paperback section of our time. Now, the next thing after our copyright page is if you have a list. Let's go over to our love plan. If you have, see, we've got our copyright page. If you have a list of books that you've already written, haha, control copy, you come over here, and we are going to hit our Kindle tab, insert a template page. We're just going to throw in another book opening quote page because we're just going to replace this information. Highlight our text, press Control V, voila, we've pasted it in. And now our readers know that we have other books that they are more than welcome to come and find and enjoy reading. Now we're going to come down. And at this point, I always throw in for my ebook because more pages are great. Another book title page. And that just kind of separates your front matter from your actual book. So what we do is we'll go right to the top. We'll just copy, come down, and we will paste. If you'd like your font to change, you can change it. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. You know, whatever you want. Play with it, make it yours. Now we are on chapter 1. So we'll go hit the Kindle tab and we're going to create a chapter title. I'm just going to save this a moment because we should save our work once in a while. So Control S for save, or you can just hit the little disc at the very top. Now let's hit a chapter title. And we're going to watch the magic happen right in front of us. It might take a moment. It does sometimes. I'd love for the magic to be instant. But that is not always so. So look at that. Shh. That's because you don't like her name. Anyhow, so it's brought up our chapter 1. It's made our title nice and big. And you can format it, you can play with it, you can change color, you can change whatever you want about it. Hit the Kindle tab again, and because our icon is right, or cursor, whatever you want to call it, is right there, we're going to hit our chapter first paragraph. Now this is going to make our first paragraph, the very first letter of our first paragraph, stand out. Again, you can change your font, you can make it look however you want. When this happens, it does change the text itself. So you can keep the text. Actually, no, it's just kept the text on this one the same because I didn't change the actual text. When I do it in, let's show you over here. When I play with it over here, because I'm in a different font, it will take the first bit of the font and rearrange it. You can always, well, rearrange. It will change the font on you because I'm in a different font. See, this is Calibri, so I always have to end up changing it back and changing the size of the font back. It's not a big deal. It's just a quick little formatting thing. Over here, because it's all in the original font, which is Merriweather, it keeps it the same. So you saw how we do that, and you're going to go through and you're going to do all of your chapters. Very simple. If you need to find your chapter, hit Control F, your little navigation bar will pop up, and you just type in chapter, enter. And voila, it will show you each and every one of your chapters. So this is chapter 2. Make sure our little cursor is right at the front. Click Kindle, chapter title. Click your little cursor at the front of the beginning of your first paragraph. Kindle, chapter first paragraph. If you have a subtitle, you can also put in a subtitle, depending on what you have and what you want. And it automatically spaces it and makes it look pretty. So that is great. Now you go and do the whole thing. I'm not going to because this is just a fun one. If you have an epilogue, I don't know if this is one. Do we have an epilogue? We do. If you have an epilogue, I would do the same thing with my epilogue. Just hit the chapter title. Ba-da-bum. And I would do the first paragraph as well. And sometimes it clicks into this mode. It's not a big deal. Don't panic. It will come back. However, save often. That is my deep advice. Save often. So now that we've done that part of the formatting, I'm going to show you what is in the back matter of my book. So we're going to click Epilogue over here, enter. We're going to the back matter of the book. Page down, page down, page down. Now this one is formatted for a paperback, so I have blank pages. In an ebook, do not have any blank pages. Nobody wants blank pages in an ebook. It's not like a regular book. So in my back matter, I will put in, if you enjoyed so-and-so and so-and-so story, then you might love the next book in the series. And I'll put my blurb in. And if it's not released yet, I might say coming whatever date. So again, this is a cut and a paste thing from my blurb file. And it's right there, Ask for Her Love. You know, that's going to be the next book in the series right there. I'll also throw in another blurb from another series that I'm doing, which would be my main series, the Ramsley Brothers series, Unlikely Hero. Then at the bottom of that, I'll throw in, hey, you can sign up for my newsletter. It's right there. Now, doing a paperback, you cannot have. We have to unlink that. So welcome back, and we have formatted our fabulous ebook. Thank you for staying with us and enjoying it. I hope you learned something. Again, if you need the Kindle plugin, just go to Google, plug it in. Go to Google and type in Kindle plugin for Microsoft Word, and you will find it, and you will just follow the download steps. Sorry about the bean. She's there. She's my co-author. If you found this video helpful and you would like to subscribe, that would be awesome. You can click the little bell to get notifications about new videos. Like it, comment, ask questions, let us know what's going on. And also stay tuned for the paperback, how to format your paperback using Microsoft Word and the Kindle application. See you later. Bye.